no cap, God is good. I swear God will use you to help others. Shit, I just dropped my whole jacket. It's like I was saying, don't mind my head. It's crazy. First it was curls, then I don't know, like, anyway. Though, because this video is definitely not about me, so yeah. Long story short, gee, before I got rudely interrupted, like I was saying, God will definitely use you to help others. So tell me how. It's crazy because I don't even be taking the bus, but today I decided to take the bus. My bad, guys, I got rudely interrupted. Anyways, so I finally decided to take the bus today or whatever. When I remember when I was first waiting, like, this older lady, like, she was dead grilling me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was about to raise my eyebrow, but then I thought about, like, oh, yeah, you got green hair, silly. She probably, like, you know, sis got green hair. Wow. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I would say about, like, 20 minutes later, she said, can you check your phone and see what time the bus is coming? So I'm not gonna lie, I fake checked it. I was like, I'm like, oh, it's coming at 5:28. But I didn't really know what time it was coming until I actually checked it. And then it did say it was coming at 5:28. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's a coincidence. But anyways, here's the crazy part. I was leaning on the pole, fucking melting away. And this lady, she came next to me. She was like, could you help me? I'm like, I'm looking at her like, you want some water? You want to go on Burger King? You want some water? So she was like, no, I'm about to faint. I'm going to faint. I feel woozy. I'm going to faint. So now I'm like, you know, I used to be a home attendant and all. I worked in nursing homes, mental homes, you name it. So now I'm just standing there like, okay. I'm like, all right, come on. We're going to Burger King. Come on. So she put all her weight on me. I took all her bags. Now we're going in Burger King. Now I'm getting scared because this lady is an elderly lady. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know her, but I don't want nothing to happen to her. So I got her bags plus my lunch bag and my jacket. I was having trouble opening the door. Like, and I didn't want her to do too much. So I had her wait and I'm trying to get the door. That was complicating. So I asked this other lady, I'm like, could you get the door for me? Like, I got this older lady, she's about to faint. Could you get the door for me? Like, so that lady opened the door for me. All right, so boom. After that, got in Burger King. Finally, I let the lady sit down. I helped her sit down. I put all her bags down, and then like I couldn't understand her accent at first, but she was asking me to fan her. So when she said it, the first time I was like, huh? And I asked her, she's like, fan me. Like she couldn't really talk. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, like I don't got no books. I got no paper. What am I supposed to fan this lady with? So boom, I took a cereal box out her bag and started fanning her, bro. Like I'm so dead ass. I got a video after. I'll post a video after all of this or whatever. So I'm not gonna lie, I had a long day at work. So I'm like, okay, I could just let this lady, you know, stay in Burger King. She could, you know, stay under the AC, and then till the bus comes, she could go back outside by herself and she'll be okay, you know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking like that, because I'm like, you know, she don't know me. I'm a stranger. She's not gonna just, you know, keep asking for my help. But I don't mind though. But long story short, after I fainted her, she was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. So I'm like, okay. So first I'm like, throw up. They'll clean it up. Burger King people will clean it up. So then it just dawned on me. So I got a plastic bag and I was like, huh? She was like, no, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, okay, they got a bathroom. So I had a long day. So, you know, I'm like, okay, they got a bathroom. She was like, come with me, please. Come with me. So now I'm thinking like, oh Lordy, I'm gonna miss the bus. So I'm not gonna lie, I was very appalled when this lady asked me to go to the restroom with her. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, like, I'm not gonna say no, the fuck. So I proceeded to go to the restroom with her. Long story short, she could not vomit, but she ended up using the restroom, literally doing number 1 and number 2, and I was just standing there like, okay. Nah, but anyways, whatever. You know, she was telling me about her life, whatever. I was telling her, like, you know, I used to be an aide and stuff like this, so don't worry. I have experience with this. It's okay. You don't have to feel bad or whatever. You know, she told me about her life. She even, you know, I guess, knew I was Jamaican, and she was actually Jamaican too, whatever. So long story short, she was like, oh, now you know everything about me. I was like, it's okay what you know about me. And she asked me, like, you know, what do I do now? I said, oh, I work with animals now, whatever. Long story short. But I kid you not, this lady kept thanking me, like, oh my God, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you. Like, I'm thinking like, damn, Dang. But nah, I was like, you know what? You don't have to thank me. Just thank God. Like, I don't mind. I would do it for any old lady. You feel me? I would want someone to do the same thing for my grandmother. But anyways, like, that's just me. That's just my character. That's just how I am. So you don't gotta thank me. Like, but anyway, she kept thanking me. Like, I don't know how to thank you. I don't know how to thank you. When we finally get out the restroom and stuff, she was like, yeah, what's your number? Where's your name? And I'm like, okay, we taking digits now, okay. And then this like these people in Burger King was like, oh, are you her aide? Are you her aide? I'm like, no, I do not know this lady. They was like, wow, you're blessed, ma'am, you're blessed. She helped you. Wow, you're so blessed. I'm like, it was God. It was God. And she was like, yes, I know. She was that ass just basically saying like, nah, you're totally right. God is good. I'm thankful for him to send me you. And it's so funny. Yo, I kid you not. Tell me how after all that, the bus came. The bus did not come that whole time. Woo, yo, God is crazy, bro. I swear the bus did not come that whole time, bro. Then when it come, 2 came at the same damn time. So, you know me, I helped the lady on the bus, make sure she got a seat in all her bags. And yeah, you know, I feel good. I feel like I just won $1 million fucking bucks. Out the